guys, today I'm doing my April favorites and I already goofed off a lot, so this is like the billionth time I'm trying to film this because I've been like goofing on, and I'll probably do a bloopers at the end. But anyways, so I want to talk about my favorite products for the month of April. Now I haven't done one in a while, and then I wasn't even going to do one because I was like, do I really have favorites? But yes, I do have favorites, and they're not all necessarily beauty products. Some of them are, I think they're going to be out of the ordinary. Well, not out of the, yeah, kind of, because this is a beauty channel. So obviously I'm including some beauty favorites and all that. So I'm going to begin with product number one because I know I'm going to ramble on. So let's begin with my favorites for beauty in the beauty section. Am I making any sense today? Hope I am, because it's like, today there was a fire in Camarillo. You guys know I'm from Camarillo / Oxnard, and it's getting close to my parents' house, and I think I called my sister and she said they were evacuating, and it's really scary because I was just in Camarillo yesterday shooting part of a video for Old Navy, so hopefully things work out and the fire can be contained, because that's really pretty scary stuff. And I don't want the Scary Dairy, which is like the abandoned scary dairy farm in Camarillo. I hope, like, to me, like, I love that place, so I hope it doesn't burn down, because I know they were evacuating that area and the Channel Islands University. But anyways, let's begin. Favorite number one, this is my C palette. Now, I actually went to a beauty store and I bought these, and I know not a lot of stores specifically carry these, but I know online you can get them very easily. But don't worry about the inside, even though I do love what's inside this palette. What I'm obsessed with is the actual palette, the case. Now, I bought about 3 of these, and when I did my makeup collection, you guys saw that I have so many different little palettes, either by CoverGirl or L'Oreal or whatever it is. So the point of this palette comes empty, and then it comes with some magnets as well. This backboard is magnetic, so you just attach your magnets to the back of each pan, and then you put them here, and then they don't fall off. And you have all of your shadows or blushes if you want. These are just shadows. You have them depotted, and you save so much room. So just remember to recycle the containers because they are plastic. That's what I did. So I depotted all of my, I put them in the back. I should make like a better chart here in the back, but all I did was take the sticker from the back of each of the quads or trios or whatever, each little palette, and then I just taped it in the back, and they were kind of sticky already. So like, for example, black tie, and then I have what it is. So these are all like CoverGirl, and then I have some other stuff in here, but this is really easy for me. And I know one of my biggest concerns was like, if I depot it, if I do a tutorial afterwards, how am I going to know which each of these is? So it's really important that you save the sticker with all of the information, and you organize it as to where, like, this trio here is back here and then right behind each other, so you know where it is. But these are so cool, guys, because you can literally depot anything you want, any blush. You can create blush palettes, which is what I'm going to do with my CoverGirls, blushes and all that stuff. You can save so much room, and trust me, when things are out of their little containers, it's more likely that you're going to end up using it, because at least for me, I hate digging through all of my makeup and then like opening up each quad to see what I'm going to use every day. For this, it has a clear little plastic see-through thing, so you can actually see what you have inside. You can label them, you can do so much stuff, and they also have them in leopard print, which is really cool. So you can also use these for your MAC shadows, because I know the palettes for MAC are a lot more expensive and you don't fit as much. So really highly recommend these. Now my next favorite, guys, are bronzers, and these are 2 bronzers that I have from CoverGirl. And I actually picked these up a while ago, and I actually feature them in a haul as well. But I have 2 colors that I really like. I like Copper Radiance and Golden Tan. Now these 2 are somewhat a little bit similar, but they are obviously slightly different since they are 2 completely different things. One of them is a little bit more golden, and a little bit more wearable during the summer, and then sometimes the other one below is if you want to add a little bit more color to your face. So that one is Copper Radiance, and they're so pretty, guys. They're so affordable, so pigmented. I'm actually wearing mine today. I use these things every single freaking day. These are like my I'm obsessed with these guys. Like, go try them out. You're gonna be like obsessed as I am. Now, I really love matte bronzers as well. These are not matte, but they don't have like over the top shimmer where it's gonna make your face look sometimes like bronzers that are too shimmery sometimes make me feel like make me look actually like my skin looks really dirty, and I hate that look, so I have to use it within moderation. These actually look really good even if you bronze like this area here and then down to your jawline through your cheekbones and up your temples and then through the middle of your forehead. So I really like these. They're not expensive either, and again, I think they have more bronzers. I have to double check, but I ended up getting only the two that I really liked. But like I said, again, it's Copper Radiance, number 102, and then we have Golden Tan, 104. So, two favorites, obsessed. See, I wasn't even going to do a video this month, and I was like, I got to talk about these because I'm obsessed, obviously. Okay, next one is a drugstore favorite as well, and it's the lipstick that I'm wearing today. One of my favorite colors for spring. It's also very affordable, obviously, because it's drugstore. It's Milani Cosmetics, and it's one of the lipsticks that I hauled a while ago again. This one is called a Sweet Nectar. I actually really like lipsticks that have like a swatch at the bottom because in my makeup collection, I have them all laying down flat, and it's really easy for me to pick the color that I want instead of going through every tube and opening it up like this. So this one already gives me the correct true color option view here. And yeah, it's a really pretty orange. It goes really great with a lot of skin tones, and it's super wearable. It lasts all day. You just make sure that you blot it afterwards with some tissue, so you kind of have more like a stain, and then you add another coat, and then it's going to stay on a lot longer than if you weren't to do that. So it's a really pretty color. I highly recommend it for spring and summer. It's so fun, vibrant, and like you see, I'm wearing yellow here, and then I'm wearing purple, but the orange lipstick still goes. So it's a really pretty color. So I'm obsessed with that. Now, the next thing that I'm obsessed with and I've been using a lot. Now, when I do makeup tutorials, I know a lot of you are like, why are your eyes always red? But I don't know why. My eyes always get really red when I'm filming a tutorial. Actually, I think I know why. It might be probably because it's really late at night when I'm filming, and it's the end of the day, so I'm really already tired. Plus, also wearing a lot of heavy makeup and lash glue and lashes, like that irritates my eyes, especially when it's the end of the night. So that's why my eyes are always like bloodshot red, and you guys are like, what's wrong with you? Like, do you get any sleep? So I took your advice, and I ended up getting Visine Tired Eyes, and this is a lubricant eye drops, I can't say that word, revives tired eyes and overworked eyes. So this is really cool also if you're like behind a computer all day, or if you watch TV all day, you just pop these into your eyes, and it just feels so good. My eyeballs feel like, they feel fresh. They feel like, especially when my eyes are like really dry, it just kind of like, oh my gosh, it's an amazing feeling. Okay, so the next favorite is this palette, and this one is actually from Lancome. It doesn't have a name. Color Design Palette. It doesn't have a name, but it's such a beautiful palette. I don't know if you can see. It has really pretty colors. I've been using these in my tutorials, not tutorials, but videos before, and I also wore these eyeshadows the day of my meet and greet because they are so pretty. The meet and greet in LA and also the meet and greet in San Francisco. So you basically have a matte yellowish all over color that you sweep all over all over your lid. And then you have like a really pretty pink, and then you have like a really nice brown that can be really dark as well and intense, and then you have a gold. It's really shimmery, so it can be used as a highlight. And then you have a black, which you can use to deepen up your crease, or you can use it wet as eyeliner. So this is a really pretty palette. I use it all the time, seriously obsessed. So it's my favorite one from Lancome. I have yet to try two others that I have, but this one is by far my favorite because it's really wearable and I could just use this thing every day. My next favorite is this cream here. This is a body cream that I use for my entire body every single day that I get out the shower. This is the Jergens Hydrating Coconut Milk. Now, I was actually sent this, and I was sent two other ones, but I'm not lying to you. Look. Bam, I'm almost like done out of this thing. I don't know if you can see it. See, I'm almost done. I use this thing every single time that I get out the shower. If I travel, I take it with me everywhere. It smells so good. It's super hydrating. It leaves my skin really soft and supple, and just, you know, it just keeps it looking really good. And I don't have to reapply lotion like midday or at the end of the night because I'm already like super hydrated from this. So this is, again, coconut milk. It smells, oh my god, this is my favorite. The other ones that I got sent were for like super dry skin. I don't have like extremely dry skin, but I can see how it would be helpful for around winter. It smells so good. This is the one that I'm going to buy again. The others weren't necessarily my favorite, but that doesn't mean that they're not good. It's just that I don't have an issue with super dry skin, so the other ones were a little bit thicker. This one is perfect because I can just rub it in my hands and like it just glides on smoothly. Like I said, with the other ones, I tried to glide it on my body and it was not happening. It was like I was getting stuck because it was like really, really thick. So anyways, so yeah, I love this thing. My next favorite is a moisturizer that I use only at night, just because this is more like a treat for myself, and I like to feel pampered at night. In the morning, the lotion that I use is just Cetaphil moisturizer, and I just like I just splatter that on my face. Again, this is a Benefit Total Moisture Facial Cream. So here it is. Love the containers. That's one of my favorite things. They're made out of glass. I really do not want to throw these things out because they're so cute. And I'm almost out, as you can see, but I have a backup. Oh, and this one smells so good as well. So, oh, I was going to talk about my phone case because I got a lot of compliments on it. So actually, during my meet and greet, I saw so many cute phone cases that I was like, can I have your phone case, please? And they're super cute. So I gotta look for some that I seen during my meet and greet because you guys had some awesome phone cases. But the one that I have is just a little monkey. And at first I was like a little like, it's kind of weird from the front because it's like really long and brown. But it grew into me and I really, really love it. So yeah, it's just a monkey, and you can basically get these anywhere at the mall, like wherever they have phone cases and stuff. I think I got mine at Best Buy. That's where I bought mine, at Best Buy, now that I remember. So my next favorite is this little thing that I was actually sipping on today. Oh my gosh, this thing is like so refreshing. So I love Starbucks, but I love Starbucks only for their refreshing teas during the summertime and springtime, or whenever it's hot actually here in California. But I actually went to Target and then I came across these here. These are the Starbucks refreshers, and they actually have a drink in Starbucks, so that I used to get, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can make these at home myself. And they're just a bunch of them. I think you get like 6, yeah, you get 6 packets, and they come in little containers like this, and then you just fill up a glass of like really cold water, and then you just mix it in there. And then the ice cubes that I have are actually plastic ice cubes, or yeah, they're plastic filled with water. You freeze them and then you throw them in your water, so that way it doesn't dilute your drinks. In this case, it wouldn't really matter because it's just water mixed with this friggin' powder. Oh, and by the way, the straw, I actually picked it up at TJ Maxx. I bought a packet for summer, and these are like super cute little vintagey looking straws, and I really like these. So anyways, that's that. I have about 4 more things that I want to talk about. The next one is this book. This book, I actually picked it up at the airport on my way back from San Francisco this past weekend, and I was just looking for something to read because I didn't have my lovely book with me. I took it with me, but I actually checked it in, so I didn't have it with me on the plane ride, and the plane ride was literally only 45 minutes, so I didn't really need like a big heavy read. Plus, from this book, you only need to read 1 day at a time, and I already read it in the morning. But anyway, so I wanted something else to read, and I still obviously wanted something positive instead of picking up like garbage magazines, like, you know, that just gossip, which are not necessarily like the healthiest way to feed your mind. So I wanted something a little bit more spiritual, something like positive, and that was just going to uplift me. So I came across this book, and it's called Believe You Can: The Power of a Positive Attitude, and it's by John Mason. Now, the reason I really like this book, I haven't even finished reading it, but the reason that I'm actually including it in my favorites is because it's not a book that you read from front to back. You know, you can just basically open up any section of the book and read it. They're really short chapters, like 1-2 pages. Like, see, this is one chapter, just these 2 pages alone. And they basically talk a lot about, things like honesty is still the best policy. Let's see, if you're not you, then who are you going to be? And that one is actually really interesting. Oh, also, you know what? Which one? This one here. Also, opportunities are everywhere you are. To compare is never fair, which is why that was actually a really good one that I think a lot of people should read, because a lot of people focus and have, you know, they drive too much attention to comparing themselves to others when like, you should be your own competitor. You should compete with yourself. I never worry about anybody else. Nobody, like, I am not worried what anybody else is doing, because the only competitor that I have is myself. Like, I always try to outdo myself, and I think everybody should do that, because, like, who cares what anybody else is doing? If they have things that you want in your life, that's their path. You know, that's not your path. You have your own path, and you're, like, in a place right now in your life, whether it's good or bad, for a reason. And I think that chapter was like the one that made me be like, ooh, that one's a really good book. And I like to highlight them because it's easier for me to go back and reread them. So yeah, I really suggest that you guys pick this book up. It's Believe You Can. Now, also, I did want to mention, because I know a lot of you were like, why did you stop doing the one a day with the book The Magic on my vlog channel? I know I only did 3 days, and I mean, I've already done the book a lot of times, but the only reason I only filmed 3 days is because the magic can be anything that you believe in, you know? So I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should only read the Bible. Yeah, I read the Bible too. But this book, The Magic, is all about being grateful, and that has nothing to do with the devil. So I really didn't want to get into that, because I know a lot of people also didn't really understand, like, what the magic is, because they never read the book. And they thought I was, like, practicing something else and not following the word of God. Like, I believe in God. That's, like, the only person that I believe in. So the book The Magic, even if it doesn't say necessarily God in every page, it's talking about the greater, the highest power of, you know, the highest power in the universe, which to me is God. So that's why I stopped doing that book, because too much controversy. And I'm not trying to have any negative controversy when it comes to God, so I'm not going to talk about that. That basically completes my favorites for this month, and I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, you can check out my website, dulcecandy.com, to check out, you know, outfits of the day, and then I'll write it out and have everything listed in the description bar, and also on my blog if you want to check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at DulceCandy, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!